Hi there, Commanders. GuardianE here with another Goddess of Victory Nikke pull video, and here we are on the Resident Evil collaboration event. We got Resident Evil in the house just in time for the month of Halloween, and debuting with a new limited pickup banner for Ada Wong that we can see right here. So, we are getting Ada Wong, we are getting Jill Valentine. Her banner is going to drop in about a week's time. And we do get Claire Redfield as a free SR unit as well, just by going through the event. So pretty hype. I am a Resident Evil fan through and through. I'm pretty excited about the inclusion of the characters. I love the series. I honestly think it's a pretty darn good fit. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about the event. I did dig into the event itself a little bit so far. And we are going to be doing some polls for Ada here. She is a limited character. They are Collab limited characters, so who knows if they will ever come back. And as part of the update, we got a bunch of stuff in here, because the update itself brought along with it not only the collaboration, but a bunch of quality of life changes too. So we did get a bunch of maintenance gifts. We got 20 free pulls on the Resident Evil banners, so this is kind of nice. Just if you're hopping in for the collab itself, you get 20 free pulls in your pocket, which ain't bad at all. And we do get this Traveler of the Millennium City here as a free commemorative frame. We do get, what else is in here? So this is a big change. We are getting 20 free synchro expansions. So just in general, everybody is going to be getting more synchro space. And so if you've had the synchro device open for a while now, you will get this expansion to get you all the free spots that you would have gotten just normally now. So everybody starts with 20 free synchro spaces, and this gets you up to speed. And they have introduced the new perfect mold system. It's kind of convoluted, it's kind of complicated, but the idea is that based on how far you get into the Tribe Tower, you will get perfect molds, which will guarantee you an SSR. It takes you like 200 or 300 floors to get a full perfect mold. Now, the nice thing is that you kind of get a pity for any regular molds that you open that you don't get an SSR. That's how that works. So I was waiting to grab all this stuff because I wanted to show, what drops alongside the event, all the freebies and everything. And also I wanted to make sure to grab this before I do pulls because, of course, we do get some gems and the free tickets here. So we might as well just claim everything here. Very, very nice. Gotta love it. And I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need those tickets. I'm gonna need those free pulls because my resources aren't so hot. As far as vouchers go, which is what I really don't want to go into the gem reserve if I don't have to here. But we are going to go for Ada Wong. Just want to get one copy. That's all I'm really aiming for. And let's let her rip. Get it started. If we get her early, we are stopping. I am not interested in burning more of my gems so close to the anniversary and with Jill around the corner. So let's see. Ooh, okay. All right. It's okay. It's all right. As we're just starting. Just warming up, just revving up the engine. It's okay. It's alright. Okay. Hi there, Rappy. Okay. It's alright. So that was the first free 10, and then the second 10 purple tickets. Let's see. Let's see if we can get her in the 20 freebie pulls. Would be nice. Would be appreciated. Come on. Oh. Dang it. No fake out. Dang it. Alright. Oh, God. Alright. Not good. We are going to have to go into the rainbow. Oh, we got Anis and Neon in this one, Rappy in the first. So we got the counters across two multis at least. Alright. Okay, let's get into those advanced vouchers now. Like I said, I am a Resident Evil fan. I'm an Ada Wong fan. I'm a Jill Valentine fan. Claire Redfield as well, of course, and I'm super hyped. Obviously Resident Evil is Biohazard in Japan. It's we know it largely about zombies and monsters and mutations and things like that, which obviously doesn't fit flesh entirely in the world of Nikke, right? But there's also the overarching conspiracy and corporate conglomerate and pharmaceuticals and corruption angle, cultish behavior and sort of gothic elements and all that stuff, I think does kind of nestle itself in the Nikke universe. Like, I think there's definitely elements of that through the different stories that we've gotten. So I do feel like it jives. And also even the I would say the biohazard elements, the biological elements, you still see some of that with ooh, okay, we got a gold. Okay, all right. Come on, Ada. I was just gonna say, you do see some of that with some of the story elements, especially like the black ooze and the eggs and everything else in the story. Okay, so number 10. It's just like Ada to make us wait here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Rappy, 8, 9. Okay, alright, here we go. Come on. Please be Ada. Please be Ada. That would be great. That gives me enough resources to go in for Jill. Oh, yes! That's her! That is her! God. Hell yeah! Oh, right. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Has her signature explosive crossbow, which is amazing. Alright, that is awesome. So this is the Resident Evil 4 remake or Resident Evil 2 remake version of Ada. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure which version. It's one of the remake versions of Ada, the more modern design of Ada Wong. Obviously made her debut in Resident Evil 2 way back when, on the original PlayStation, and made waves ever since. The femme fatale herself is here. Got that signature explosive crossbow and the back-turned pose. Very striking, and filling out that dress wonderfully. You gotta love it. Ada Wong, Miss Wong, if you're nasty. Alright, so there we go. I am very, very, very happy about that, because that gives us enough to go in for Jill. And again, to be perfectly honest, of the three, I am a Jill Valentine enjoyer probably the most, but I love me some Ada Wong as well. Claire is probably third on my list, but I love Claire too. I like all three of them. But have to go in on all of them. Have to like get at least one copy of every one of them here. But yeah, let's check out Ada. So like I said, the design, I think, inspired by one of the remake versions. So a mysterious and resourceful operative who never reveals vulnerability no matter the circumstances. Ada works alone, staying laser focused on her mission and keeping emotional ties at bay. Her true motives, identity, and loyalties remain shrouded in secrecy. Even the name Ada Wong is just an alias. Squad BST. Oh, we can see right here. Okay, nice. And we can see Jill and Claire are, of course, available in here too. Company Abnormal. She is a Burst 3 attacker rocket launcher. Very, very nice. And we can check out, again, so this is the default costume. Little hip cock there. As she lowers that ginormous crossbow. Very nice. And a finger through the hair. Just obscuring a little bit of her face. Again, she is quite the mysterious one. And a lovely lady in red. Very nice. And, oh, we got, I forgot, we got the new, so this is an update. They actually added the expressions to the game. So she doesn't have any goofy expressions. She's not, Ada isn't necessarily one for making goofy faces, but it is nice that they added this in general, the expression list, so you can actually enjoy some of the very cute expressions that are in Nikke. Alright, so this is the default. There she goes. Like, nice animation, actually arming and loading the explosive tip arrow in there, and then aiming the shot. Boom. There we go. Firing it off. Alright. A little movement, a little motion in the ocean. Not going crazy there. Wafts of her hair shifting back and forth too. And then we can go ahead and go into her cheepee as well, striking that pose. Marching forward. There's the stun. Talk 1. Is that the hotel that D manages? Must be tough keeping your identity hidden while working in this line of business. So, okay, alright, so you can see some of the parallels and perhaps some of the camaraderie behind a woman like Ada Wong, who is constantly in secrecy, and somebody like D, right, within Nikke. It's still peaceful here, and everyone is completely oblivious to what's going on behind the scenes. As usual. A church. Where's the... I missed it. Where's the dial? Is that what it said? So yeah. Alright, so this is the default. So this would be the Resident Evil 2 remake version, because I can already see that this is the Separate Ways outfit. So love this outfit. This is actually the Resident Evil 4 remake outfit. Again, love the body-hugging sweater dress. Really gorgeous. And then those killer boots as well. Same pose, same animation, but quite an enjoyable view nonetheless. And then if we take a look at the shooting pose, so yeah, looks nice. Again, once again, so I do really like the tactical buckles and everything. Again, that was lifted effectively from her Resident Evil 4 remake design. But I think it works well. It breaks up the design a little bit from just the one tone of the red, with the straps of black and the buckles and everything. Adds a little tactical flair to the outfit. Only further assists in helping that dress cling to her figure. And then, of course, again, those thigh-high boots that she has are just an excellent addition there. And then the chibi as well. Very nice. Very nice. So, yeah, the Resident Evil 4 remake dress, I do appreciate. I like it quite a bit. Me personally, I adore the Resident Evil 4 original dress. That is not in the game, unfortunately. They did not bring that over. So this one, how do you get this one? This one is from the event pass, and then this one is from the events. Oh, okay, so we actually get this one for free. This Separate Ways costume. So we get the Separate Ways skin for free. That's great, because I actually really like that one. And we do have a red dress, an evening gown, a little bit of formal wear. Hangs off of her very nicely. It's not the Resident Evil 4 OG dress, which is what I was hoping would be an alternate version in the game. Unfortunately not. I don't know if this is from... I'm not sure if this is from Resident Evil 4 remake or Resident Evil 2 remake. I'm sure it's from one of the remakes, but it's not the Legalicious original Resident Evil 4 design, where again it was very leggy, very femme fatale, just very slinky and just exceptional. I loved the original. This one it doesn't have the high slit or anything on the side. It is two-tone, which is kind of nice. I guess lends itself to sort of the double-faced nature of Ada Wong a little bit, and then got the design back here as well. So I mean, it is nice, and maybe more of like a little bit more of a traditional Chinese dress. The Resident Evil 4 OG dress was maybe a little more Western inspired in design. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just making that up. But, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Is it worth the pass? For me, I don't know if I would go in for the pass. I think I actually prefer her Resident Evil 4 remake outfit. If this were the Resident Evil 4 original dress, I would be tempted to pick it up. But as it stands, I don't know. I think I'm okay with her default look, and apparently the free skin that we get, which is awesome. So it is kind of interesting. They've just kind of peppered different quality of life updates throughout the entire game. So, like, for example, there's an auto allocation here in the sync device, which wasn't there before, which is again nice. We get those 20 slots, which is very, very nice. We'll go ahead and put Ada in here, so we can go ahead and take her for a spin, try her out. All right, let's go ahead and take her for a spin in the shooting gallery. She is an electric type, so we are taking on an iron-coated boss. And we got basically an electric team put together to take advantage of her elemental type here. Let's go ahead and see what she can do. So since she is a rocket launcher character, she does get some decent burst charge generation, which is appreciated. And we can check out her burst here. Oh, wait. Never mind. I forgot I put Cinderella in the slot. Alright, so we're going to have to wait for the next burst turn to check out Ada's animation. But yeah, so she does have, again, the explosive crossbow, which is nice. She also has flashbangs, which is part of her skill set. And we're going to, again, talk a little bit more about that when after we are able to check out the animation here. Okay, you got Crown Burst, always appreciate that. View, and... oh, peppering with shots. Non-explosive shots, I guess, but nonetheless. Alright, it was alright. It was okay burst animation. It's alright. So, yeah, her whole shtick is centered around true damage, which is interesting. So, yeah, so Ada's whole shtick is centered around true damage, and boosting true damage, adding true damage to other attackers, other burst 3 attackers from her skill 1. And we gotta, I guess, see how it all kind of shakes out in the end in terms of damage calculations versus just raw damage boosts and things like that. But it seems somewhat promising. I am curious to see kind of how it plays with other damage types and things like that. But at the end of the day, what she does is she boosts any other burst 3 from her skill 1, any other burst 3 that has bursted in the fight, and she extends true damage to them. She also has a flashbang, which is effectively, again, just an AoE damage strike that is centered around her crosshair, and when you go into full burst, it has a cooldown of like 1 second, so she's able to chain them much quicker, just rack up more damage in general. And then, as part of her overall burst, when she herself bursts, her weapon kind of turns into a ballista, so the actual charge of the weapon itself slows, but then the damage that that comes from the full charge of her weapon is huge. It gets a huge damage buff, so kind of cool. I think I like the flavor of it. I think that it's nice. It looks like it feels like she's, you know, arming heavier rounds or more powerful rounds specifically for her burst, which takes longer to load and charge up. So again, I feel like it fits. It fits the flavor. In terms of like how she's going to shake out and what team composition she's going to excel in, again, I kind of slapped this together because it is an electric team, but having more variety as far as electric attackers go is quite nice. We do have plenty of electric attackers in the game, so it's not as though we're hurting too much. But again, it's definitely useful just to have at your disposal plenty of variety in terms of elemental attackers and burst 3 attackers, just for multiple teams when you're doing any of the raids. So it's appreciated nonetheless, and you know, we'll have to see if she's going to be a staple or not. Seems like she's doing pretty well in the damage department, but again, Cinderella might be carrying to a certain extent. But it seems like she's playing nice, at least in the context of the team setting, and again, having more versatility is never a bad thing in terms of that damage. But again, it's Ada Wong from Resident Evil in Nikke, which is not something that I would have ever expected to see. And it's like it's super exciting. I think it's hype. I think it's hype to get Resident Evil characters in Goddess of Victory Nikke. As a fan of both series, I'm definitely, like, collaboration wise, it's up there for me, because I would say that the Nikke collaborations that we've had have ranged from ones that I've never heard of or never watched or partaken in at all, to ones that to ones that I'm like a huge fan of, and this is definitely one that I would consider that I am a huge fan of. Resident Evil is definitely one of those series. So now I have partaken in and played through some of the story of Reborn Evil at this point, and I am intrigued. I think from a flavor perspective, they do a really nice job. From a music perspective, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. They always nail the music, but like at the start, it had that kind of cryptic piano play, and then with the introduction, and then the missing persons leading into a mansion. I don't know. I feel like it's very, very on point. They even have like kind of the camera angle swaps, like the fixed camera angle stuff like that. Like, that's not something that they had to do, but it's just kind of, again, a cute nod to the source material, which I really appreciate. Let's see. Oh yeah, we get the skin. Yeah, the separate ways. Nice. Gotta love that. And I did start playing the mini game as well. I will. We're gonna try that out actually, because I want to show that a little bit here. So, yeah, look at this. Salvation Breakers. First and foremost, I love the pixel art. I think I just have a special affinity place in my heart for pixel art. I think it's wonderful. I love it when they're able to incorporate that in minigames. I just think it's great. But yeah, so like you can swap between the different characters here, and they have different starting weapons. But it's kind of like a tower defense. Not exactly. You're basically defending a wall against an oncoming horde, and you can basically fill up your armory based on the kind of briefcase that you have here. So you can grab whatever guns you want and add them. You can actually, so you see I have one highlighted, and it's flashing in yellow, which means, or gold, which means I can actually upgrade it. And you can click on it to see what they do. So there are higher rarities of the guns themselves. And yeah, I can just like go ahead and grab this too. You get a bunch of free refresh attempts here. So let's see, what is this weapon? This one is, let's see what this one is. Oh, it's a buttstock. Okay, so absorbs recoil, increases damage by 3%. Not bad. That's not bad. Oh, so I think I might get rid of this tool set and add the buttstock for now. I don't know. So there's definitely like strategy involving placement. You can't rotate the guns. You kind of have to run with the way that the guns are set and kind of Tetris your way through this to try to make the most of your space so you can have the most guns and the most upgrades and everything. But yeah, it's auto fire, so you don't control Jill or whoever you have. You do have a little burst on the side here that refreshes, so like that I can use. But yeah, okay, so here we go. We get a flamethrower, and then you get grenades as well. So you are, again, limited by the space that you have. So that is effectively the restriction. I want to say I could, if I got rid of the buttstock and move this over, I could put the flamethrower up. Yeah, I could do this. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Flamethrower might be a bad decision this early, just because enemies aren't really going to approach that closely, that often, this early. But yeah, so you can see, you get different traits as you level up. So you gain experience and gold as you clear enemies. The gold you can use for refreshing the weapons that you get. The experience can get you more traits. So you can see right here. And then these are all blue, so like common traits. But there are purple and I think gold traits as well. So there's a lot, you know, and it even tells you down at the bottom, you know, the pierce attack damage affects certain weapons, so just bear that in mind. AoE affects certain weapons and grenades. I'm going to just go for the gold gain, because getting that early is never a bad thing. And you can see down at the bottom is our arsenal of weapons. They each have their cooldowns, and she'll just fire, and yeah, take advantage of that. Yeah, and there's other stuff that you can get in your cache. Okay, so the metal here just increases the experience that you get, so this is definitely worth trying to... I can't fit it. But that would be nice to get, in addition to Spike Barricade. This increases the Barricade HP. So how you lose is your Barricade, which is right now at 100% for me, that red bar at the bottom. The actual Barricade in front of Jill right there takes damage as enemies fire into it or attack it melee, and once it reaches 0, the game is over. So you get different waves of enemies approaching. I'm going to go for the pierce damage. So okay, so now certain waves, after you clear certain waves, you can expand your inventory, which is cool. And again, it just kind of fits the Resident Evil vibe too, which is really nice. Increases critical damage, increases reload time as well. So that's the debuff. You can change the speed of the oncoming enemies up here with tab. And then, yeah, so, and you can go, let's see, normal attack. So reload, I think reload time is huge. Normal attack damage increase, though, with purple, I feel like we got to go with the purple upgrade. But normally, reload time is kind of what I want to focus on, just because I feel like that's super important. And like, just increases your DPS entirely. Ooh, shotgun. But yeah, my first time I played through, I think I got up to like level... Oh, reload time decrease! Nice. Alright. I think I got up to... Oh, what is this? Silencer? Crit rate by 6% and no detraction. I can't fit it anywhere. No, I can't fit it. I can't do it. Oh, no, I can't fit it any... No, I can't... No, I can't fit it anywhere. I mean, I can try to move some stuff around. I don't think it's gonna matter. But yeah, I mean, out of the gate, I think you can kind of see how addictive like this could get. Like I'm sure I could spend hours playing this. Okay, so we can upgrade this like so. That's very appreciated. And then I can't fit. Oh, I can fit this here. Okay, all right. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. And so yeah, it gets ridiculous. And like when you fill up all of the little weapon slots at the bottom, Jill is a one-woman wrecking crew. Oh, range increase. That's cool. Yeah, definitely grab that. Yeah, she becomes an absolute army of one. She just tears into the enemy, which is super great. Oh, we get an upgrade to the flamethrower. But yeah, I am pretty excited to just play around with this because it's already loads of fun. I want to try to get up to that level 99 because I think level 99 is the max. I think that's what they said, if I remember correctly. So, oh, we get the laser. Yes, we got to get the laser. We got to get the laser. So this increases the unique monsters that can drop additional coins and EXP and goodies and stuff. So that's usually worth going for, I think. All right, yeah, and combining guns to upgrade the guns, that is definitely the name of the game as well. Use our burst. And the other thing is, so the coin gain that you get, you can buy permanent perks after the battle is over. So upgrades, you can get these like permanent upgrade perks, and you can use your coins to grab these and level them up too. So at the outset, the first thing I did was get the gold gain increase level 2, but like you can see, there's refresh attempt increase, barricade HP, inventory expansion, enhanced monsters, high grade weapon in shop. There's the trait options increase, so you get more options show up when you get a trait increase option selection, attack increase, all that good stuff. So yeah, it seems pretty awesome. I'm excited to just keep playing this. Oh, so one thing I did want to mention is that as part of the quality of life updates, they did finally add that item locking capability in the inventory. So no longer do I have to tread carefully and fear that I will accidentally open my first anniversary celebration cake or any of these goodies. Instead, they are locked safely, so I don't have to worry about that. So I actually really appreciate that. And then we do have the new molds here. So yeah, so the perfect molds, again, 100%. And so you do get, depending on how far you've progressed in the Tribe Tower, you do get these retroactively in your mailbox. So we did get, again, a bunch of these. So I'm missing a bunch of Elysian, so I might go ahead and just open this Elysian Perfect Mold right now, just in celebration, because, hey, we just got them and I'm recording. So why don't we go ahead and open this? It is updated with, yeah, with the new Absolute, so that's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and let's let her rip. Okay, that's actually kind of appropriate since she is in the event itself, but not a new character. And of course, we did get a new gacha skin, so a new costume gacha is live, this time for D, Secret Police. I love the design of the outfit. The burst is great too. Really, really strong. I really dig the colors too, the neon green and the pink with the baton. It's just nice, eccentric, kind of cyberpunky a little bit of an edge to it. This is for D Killer Wife, right? I think the skin is for D Killer Wife. Yeah. So yeah, this is the, oh my god, those thighs with the wrappings, the holsters. That's, yeah, it's crazy. And then the sirens in the back is a nice touch with the barricade. She's keeping the peace. Keeping the peace. One button of her blouse at a time. And then you can see the shooting animation here. There she goes. That skirt, ridiculously short and very appreciated. Oh boy. And then, oh, there she is with that smile. And the cute little animation. Directing traffic. That's fun. Alright. Yeah. So this is, it's a great skin. I really dig it. Alright. Polly gave me a bizarrely large number of donuts. Keep a close watch on them. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great skin. I like it quite a bit. I don't know if I'm willing to splurge for it, necessarily, considering there are going to be other Resident Evil skins that drop. We're going to take a closer look at when Jill comes out. And, again, Anniversary is not that far away, so there's a lot of temptation around the corner. But she looks great. She looks great nonetheless. Alright, well, my identity? Sorry, that's a secret. I am willing to hear your story, though. Okay. Don't forget our deal. I give you the intel, and you deliver the Neovirus to me. Ah, okay, so I haven't gotten that far in the story. I don't know everything there is to know about the Neovirus. Let's see, my mission, let's just say it's probably not that different from yours. Oh, Ada. Alright, well, I am gonna enjoy the story, dig a little bit more into it, probably play more of the minigame. But let me know down below what you think about the collab so far, how your polls went for Ada. Best of luck to you if you did pull for her. Hopefully you got her super quick. And yeah, who's your favorite Resident Evil character? Let me know that in the comments below. I'm psyched. I'm psyched to dive into it. And we're definitely gonna put a video out for Jill when she drops, because I'm absolutely gonna be pulling for Jill. And at that halfway point, we should have a copy of Claire as well, so we'll take a look at her too, and some other stuff that will drop with the update, I'm sure. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel for more Goddess of Victory Nikke content. We thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, let's defend that outpost.